Hey, it's Willey. There are a lot of hidden costs when purchasing a home in Victoria that a lot of buyers just aren't aware of. As a realtor, one of my jobs is to make sure there are no surprises or unexpected costs when closing time comes around. Here are 5 hidden costs to be aware of. Number 1 is taxes. GST is applicable on new construction and vacant land. However, there are also many cases when GST is due on a resale property. For example, if it's been used as a farm, daycare, or Airbnb. Even if the MLS description states a rural property was used as a hobby farm, that can still trigger the CRA's requirement of GST due. Make sure it's clear that if any GST is applicable, that it's written into the contract, who will be paying it, and check with a lawyer if you're unclear on any of this. The other tax to be aware of is the non-resident withholding tax. If you're buying a property from a non-Canadian resident on title, then 25% of that purchase must be withheld for the CRA. If the seller fails to pay it, the buyer can be liable to pay the full amount. So always talk to an accountant and a lawyer to make sure that that 25% is withheld and it's written into the contract who will be paying it and when. And finally, the big tax, property transfer tax. Not so hidden, but this is usually the largest cost of buying a home, so I have to mention it. On a $1 million home, it's about $18,000, and homes over $2 million pay higher rates. There are some exemptions here for first-time buyers and new construction, so check if you qualify, and I'll leave all the information to do that in the links below. Number 2 is the inspection costs. Once you have an accepted offer with conditions and before the deposit is due, that's the time to perform all your inspections. A basic home inspection in Victoria costs about $600. There could be additional inspection costs such as septic system inspection, perimeter drain scoping, condo document, and legal review fees if you want to bring in a lawyer to look over everything. Number 3 is adjustments. The statement of adjustments is prepared by your lawyer or notary and calculates all the money owed between the buyer and the seller. Any fees that are paid yearly or monthly will be calculated and prorated on the statement of adjustments. These include property taxes, utilities, rental income, damage deposits, and strata fees. Even leased equipment, such as a propane tank, can be on here. Your lawyer's legal fees will also appear on here, and that's usually about $1,500 in Victoria. Number 4 is the mortgage and lender fees. If you're paying with less than 20% down, you will be required to purchase CHMC mortgage insurance, which can be a considerable cost. For example, on a $600,000 home, it could be over $20,000. Other fees include land title fees and the cost of the appraisal. And finally, moving and insurance fees. These aren't hidden fees, but in the excitement of buying a home, they're often overlooked and not planned for. Your lender will require home insurance, and you need to have this lined up. If you hire movers, they usually charge by the hour and expect to pay at least $500 or more for a small condo and up to several $1,000s for a large home. Also, check if you're moving into a strata property and if there's any move-in fee associated with this. It's usually a few $100s. And stratas also require advance notice so they can book off a moving day and the elevator for you. Buying a home is expensive, but I hope this video has helped you plan and budget accordingly. Thank you for watching. I would love to hear your experiences, and if you want to share any of the costs that you had buying a home, please leave that in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.